Shout out to Lulu. Lulu, I forgot to tell you I was going live right now. But anyway, hopefully Lulu will come in and help me with the trolls and maybe the lounge too if she's available. Um, but happy Tuesday, you guys. Happy Tuesday. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to talk about, y'all. Um, if you guys have heard or not heard, I don't know if you've heard or not. Chrisean Rock, and for those of you that don't know, I used to do Chrisean and Blueface. I used to do commentary on them a few years ago, and then I, kind of got away from it. However, Chrisean Rock and Blueface allegedly have a son together, Chrisean Jr. But there was another guy. I mean, there's so much. Like, I'm just fast forwarding to what's actually going on now. There was another young man, um, Ronnie Doe, who was claiming that he was Chrisean Jr.'s dad. So there's so much drama, so much mess around this. And so the latest development, so Ronnie Doe was trying to get a paternity test and everything, right? He went on the Tasha K show. He went on, he was doing interviews. He was making his rounds, saying, trying to demand that he get a DNA, a paternity test. And so just, I believe it was yesterday, the news started breaking that allegedly he was unalived. So we're going to get into some of the videos about what happened to him. People, of course, conspiracy theories are running rampant. People are saying that they believe, Chrisean has something to do with it. I don't know enough about their relationship. I don't put anything past anybody. So let's talk about, there's an article. So I'm going to start off with the article just to give you guys like some background as to what everybody's talking about. Chrisean Rock's ex, Ronnie Doe, has sparked a new conversation and new questions about the paternity of her son, Chrisean Jr. This week, and this was back in, this article was done back in October 23rd, and that's when Ronnie was coming out saying, I'm Chrisean Jr.'s daddy, I want this DNA. I think he started a GoFundMe. He went on the Tasha K show. He was, going on different, content creators, different YouTube channels saying that he was the dad, and he was trying to demand that Chrisean take the paternity test and trying to get, trying to get a court order to make her do it. So Chrisean denied it. So anyway, it says, and this, remember you guys, this is back in October. Doe took to Instagram to demand a DNA test, expressing doubts about whether Blueface is truly the father. I deserve to have that proven to me through what a DNA test. Doe added that if the test shows he is the father, he wants a chance to be a stand-up man. He was saying that he was and this is so sad, you guys. The sad part about it was he was saying, hey, Lulu, I didn't know you were. That's what I said. Girl, I said, my bad. I forgot to tell Lulu. My bad, my bad. So, but thank you for joining. Thank you. Y'all, my co-host has just joined the chat, okay? Lulu, please follow Lulu's World at Lulu's World 93, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Yes, this is my co-host. Um, and she will be kicking you out if you get crazy. So anyway, and we were talking about this behind the scenes as well. Hey, Eva, thank you for joining. I think you got that video I sent you about us back in the day with Kwame Brown, right? That's crazy. I had forgotten all about that. Um, so yeah, so he was trying to get people to raise funds, do a GoFundMe and all that stuff to try to get money so that he could get an attorney to make her take the test, right? The paternity test. I'm just gonna kind of uh, scroll through this. Now, you guys know if you watched Blueface and Krishan's show, Crazy in Love or whatever it was called. Allegedly, Blueface took a paternity test on the show. However, a lot of people are saying they just took that for the show. You know how these reality shows are. They will say and do anything for ratings. But it's that paternity test has been questioned, like, was it real, or was it just for the show, right? um Blueface's mom, Carlissa, I mean, she has come forward and I don't know, she was, from what again, I don't follow this case like I used to, or this couple, but Carlissa was even saying that Ronnie has a right to know the paternity, right? Like he has a right to know whether or not he is the dad. So that to me means that there's some questions, right? And there have been times when Blueface has even publicly kind of like denied Chrisean Jr. I think he's that we don't know, Lulu. That's the whole point. Remember, Ronnie was trying to make her, he was trying to demand a paternity test, but now that he's unalived, I mean, for those of you that are joining late, the breaking news is that Ronnie Doe, Chrisean's ex, and this is a guy that she dated allegedly since high school from Baltimore. They've known each other since they were teenagers. He has been unalived, right? And people are now trying to question and say, did Chrisean have something to do with it? So I'm going to play this video. You guys, shout out to Willie D. Please go to his channel, subscribe to him, and watch the video there. I am going to play this video where he talks about now people are saying that Chrisean is being accused of doing something to this man. So let's listen to Willie D.
Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Ronnie Doe, who made several social media posts claiming to be the father of Blueface's son, was shot dead outside of his home in Baltimore, Maryland. And people are saying that Chrisean Rock might be tied up in it. Okay, here's the backstory. So, Ronnie had been going on social media, like he was pretty much on a rampage, claiming that Chrisean Rock and Blueface's son is his son.
Now, just to give you guys some context, sometime last year, I'm going to say, I don't remember the exact month, but maybe between November, December, Chrisean was back out, I believe, in Baltimore, and she had the baby with her. And Ronnie showed up she was at the mall and she had the baby. She had Chrisean Jr. and she had the baby, and Ronnie showed up on her filming it, went live about it. And so people started saying that he was stalking her. And he, in his defense, was saying, no, she knew I was, it's a lot of back and forth. It's a lot of drama, but he did show up there. And so that kind of made people say, what's going on? Like, are you stalking her? Security had to get involved, and, it was a mess. It was a mess.
And apparently everybody was worked all up about it. I had no idea all of this stuff was going on until I started researching his death. The dude really believed that he was the father of the kid, and people was apparently invested in knowing whether or not he was the father because...
Okay, I'm going to stop it there because Lulu just posted, there's a paternity test that Chrisean posted on the Shade Room, and a lot of people have been talking about that, but the problem is, Lulu, is that some people still believe that is a fake paternity test, and that was one of the tests that she allegedly or possibly took when she was doing the on the Zeus network, that Crazy in Love. So some people are still questioning that. So I mean, I feel like at this point, yes, you guys, please get the likes up. Please hit the like button. At this point, I feel like the only people that are going to be able to really do something is possibly Ronnie's family now, that maybe they'll be able to step in and demand a paternity test. And I also feel like Blueface, maybe once he gets out, and Carlissa and his family, because Carlissa is very involved, child. She's a helicopter mom like me, okay? I feel like people are going to want to know, like people are going to want a definitive answer, not necessarily our business, but for the sake of Junior, for the sake of Blueface and Chrisean, maybe they can still get a court order. Now, in terms of Ronnie, just because he's unalived, and some people think that, are saying that she set him up and had him unalive because she didn't want the truth to come out. The problem with that case, the problem with that theory is the fact that even though he's deceased now, you can still prove paternity through relatives, blood samples, and stuff like that, which if his family is, wise, maybe, I don't know if you can get it after a person is deceased or whatever, but there are ways to get to prove paternity even if a person is deceased. So let me get back to him playing him.
Now there's people all over social media saying now we'll never know if he's the father or not. His family deserves to know whether he's the father or not.
Okay, so me and Lulu going back and forth. She's asking me questions, so I'm gonna answer her. You guys, please get those likes up. Please hit the like button. So Lulu, the Blueface and Chrisean took the paternity test on their show. That was back in 2022 or 23. I can't remember, but I used to cover them a couple years ago, mainly because my daughter had gotten me into it, and that was a teachable moment. That mess that they were in was a teachable moment in my household. Like, don't you ever get in no bullshit like this, okay? But yeah, so when they were on the show, they gave Blueface, they gave them allegedly a paternity test, as well as they took some lie detector tests, and the lie detector tests show that in terms of truthfulness, Chrisean Rock was lying a lot about different things, and I believe she admitted to sleeping with other people. So I mean, there's just so much chaos and drama surrounding this mess. But yeah, they did take a test, but people think that it was solely for the show, and they don't believe it was valid. They believe that, it was just done to keep the engagement up for the show, to keep people, watching the show. But a lot of people say that if you look at the pictures, they think that Chrisean Jr. looks just like Ronnie Doe. I can't really tell. I can see a little resemblance. But yeah, so yeah, that test allegedly is old. So if Blueface is incarcerated right now, yes, it would be very difficult for her to probably establish paternity. But you guys know anything is possible, though. Even though he's locked up, I mean, they could probably do it. If it's court ordered, they may just do a blood sample or something like that, or the swab.
Well, they could still figure that out. All they have to do is take a sample of his DNA and, preserve it. And at some point, do some type of court order or something to force a DNA testing. They could get the DNA test if they really wanted it. Here's the deal, fam. There are people claiming that Chrisean Rock has something to do with Ronnie Doe's death because she didn't want the truth to come out. A man claiming to be Ronnie Doe's uncle took to social media and posted this. This feels like a nightmare. I've been up crying all night. I'm not supposed to bury you, nephew. You're supposed to bury me. Quran, before Elijah was born, you were the closest I had to a son. I haven't felt like this since I lost my father. I watched you grow up and been there every step of the way. It hurts so bad that your life was taken, but I know you're in a better place now. I'm praying for justice so we all can have closure. I love you and will truly miss you. R.I.P. Quran.
Okay, so welcome, Bring the Mess TV. Welcome. So you said, let me see. You said if he was blues for real, it shouldn't have been a problem to test that baby. I know, Bring the Mess TV, they said that they got a test and they're saying that it was his, but people think that they only did it for, the show, for Zeus, the Zeus network. Lulu says, yes. Yeah, the one on the Shade Room is a fake. I saw Corey confirmed it. Okay. See, yeah, a lot of people are saying that because they're saying that she just posted it again today, since Ronnie, since he's been Unalived, and she's like saying there's no question. So even that, let me see. Lulu says, now see y'all, that's the problem though. So Lulu says, allegedly she might, if you know the real history of the two of them. Here's the thing. Her sitting up there posting stuff after this man has been unalived. I'm going to say this. If she has an attorney, the best thing for her to do is to kind of be quiet and be careful what you say, especially because people are now trying to say that she is involved. I mean, these are all rumors and allegations, but getting on here saying, no, Blue is the daddy, you got to think about how they look at things in the court of law. And these young people don't really understand everything you say can and will be used against you. You don't go on here after a person has lost their life and be touting, no, he's the daddy. Because then it's like, did you do something so that we couldn't prove that he was? You see what I'm saying? It's the optics are bad. The optics are bad, and that's why these young motherfuckers need their parents to step in sometimes and say, slow down. The people around her need to. I don't know if she did it or she had any involvement or not. I'm new. I don't know. I'm watching this unfold like everybody else because it's all an opinion. And the people that are involved is her family, and Ronnie and Blueface. But I'm saying people get up here and they want the drama and they want the entertainment, and they're misguiding this girl. She needs to be quiet. She may need an attorney. You know what I'm saying? So stop posting stuff. Again, legal 101. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. So shut the hell up, Chrisean. Posting stuff that he's the daddy. Girl, it's just kind of making you look suspect.
People on social media claiming that Ronnie was clout chasing. Despite online posts that claim various states have implemented new laws mandating that fathers submit a DNA test before signing a birth certificate, there is no state or federal law that requires DNA testing to establish paternity in the United States, which I think is absurd. This would kill the whole dig at fathers, mama's baby, daddy's maybe. Yeah, did you know in the United States, they did a study that was published in 2022 in the Human Reproduction that stated that they had tested data from 1,200 men. They studied data from 1,200 men who were seeking paternity in the United States, and 11% were found to be not the fathers of the children they were raising. That's a lot, man. That's a lot. And I think overall, it's much more. Yeah, it's bad, fam. I say get it out of the way. There are many women out there who are vehemently against DNA testing at birth, and we know why. But there are also many women out there who are against DNA testing at birth because they believe it questions their loyalty. And these are women I'm talking about who have been loyal. But I got a way around it. I got to work around. I say,
hey, Tammy Strickland, welcome to the chat. It's good to see you here. And Bring the Mess TV, you guys go follow Bring the Mess TV. She has a channel. Hey, Lounge, welcome to the chat. Thank you. You guys don't forget to go follow the Lounge and go follow her husband, Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy. Yes, you guys go follow them. Yes, Lounge Girl, we are talking about Chrisean Rock, and people are saying she may have set him up. I don't know. And so everybody's saying hey to each other. Hey.
Don't let the dude have a chance to question. Don't even let him have a chance to question. Mandate it. Just mandate it. Across the board, it is law. Automatically, DNA testing is a thing to establish paternity because they're already DNA testing your babies anyway. All newborns are tested anyway, but they're not always tested for paternity. So make it automatic. Make it automatic. Paternity test at birth. That way, the dude ain't got to feel guilty about asking.
Okay, you guys. So we get his point. He believes in automatic testing, but the point of showing his video was that a lot of people, there are more and more content creators right now, and people coming online saying that based on their history, and Lulu, you could speak to that because that's how Lulu and I actually met. We used to follow Grape Tea News. I mean, we still follow, but not as part of the chat as much as we used to. Grape Tea News breaks this down every day. Yes, you guys can please hit the like button. Please get those likes up. That was a very toxic relationship, and they would threaten each other. Now I'm talking about Blueface and Chrisean, and then Ronnie Doe enters the picture. And so it's a very, very toxic relationship. Now, the whole thing with Ronnie Doe is recently, the reason why people are starting to say that he may have had something to do with it, because, well, you know, they've made the allegations that he was stalking her, but Ronnie had been releasing. He's known this girl since they were teenagers. They were girlfriend and boyfriend. He knows the family. Y'all, in case you didn't even know this is all allegations, fair use, all of this. And Lulu, please, I want you to comment in the chat. There is a rumor, and I mean, other content creators have covered this, that Ronnie Doe caught a case behind Chrisean where something happened and somebody was allegedly, yes, allegedly, thank you, Lulu, thank you, get the likes up, please. Somebody was unalived. And Lulu, do you know if Ronnie did time for that? So he allegedly, and he talks about it where okay, Lulu says, yes, facts. So Chrisean and Ronnie have been in situations where somebody allegedly has been unalived. Now, they said the story that I heard, and I don't know all the deets. There are other people where you can go and get the chronological timeline of everything that happened. But allegedly, the man was supposed to have been trying to attack Chrisean, or they set him up, and this man came up unalived. So Ronnie, in the last 6 months, has been going on to various content creators. Like I said, go to Tasha K, go watch her interview with him, where he's talking about their history and saying, you know, how they slept together, talking about Chrisean's family and how, you know, all of the allegations of how they were messing with each other and the girls that were touched. Is so toxic, y'all. Like Lulu says, yes, 3 or 4 months allegedly. Yes. And he talks about, you know, the sisters that were allegedly going together, sleeping with each other's husbands. He's made statements that there's a white attorney that is supposed to be Chrisean's dad. So it's just like he's releasing information that I could see Chrisean being really pissed about, right? And then there was I saw something else, you guys, where, let me see, is this it? Okay, yeah, here's another thing. Okay, so if you follow the Chrisean and Blue Rock story throughout their whole history, whenever Chrisean got mad or something, you know, allegedly she had set Blueface up to be robbed or some stuff to happen to him. They're saying she's the setup queen. I mean, I've heard that. I mean, of course, these are all rumors and allegations, but allegedly they're saying that she has the propensity to do some mess. So here's another theory about what could have happened. So I'm gonna share this with you guys. Let me share the screen. Let me turn it around. So I don't know if you guys can see this. This is from Blue Rock TTV, and that's another Instagram. And I follow that. I follow them. Like I said, I don't do stories on them anymore. But Blue Rock TV says, according to sources, Ronnie Doe may have caused Blueface some more time behind bars. We got information and we are reviewing. Stay tuned. So they're, you know, coming up with all of these theories as to why it's possible that, you know, Chrisean Rock may have been involved in this. Again, these are all allegations. We don't know. These are not the opinions of a celebrity scandalist. We're just reporting what is being said. Now we're going to go to another video that kind of gives you, she kind of summarizes it, and it's called Petty Blog. It's a great channel. She has all the current information and stuff. So I'm going to play her video, and you guys go back to her channel and follow her, please. Fair use. Let me skip past that.
Watching the Petty Blog. Okay, we are
Petty and T. I was so dumb. So I already know that I'm dropping the T. So let's get right into it. Unfortunately, Karan Khan, aka Ronnie, is no longer with us. According to reports, he was shot several times while sitting in his vehicle on the 3rd of February in Oradell, Maryland. As you can see here in this initial first report, it says, reports of shots fired. Use caution as many units are in the area. Scene not considered safe due to the nature of the call and our limited information at 7:21 p.m. And it is currently an ongoing investigation. He was reportedly 24 years old. His mother has confirmed what happened and reacted to it with the broken heart emojis. His people have been saying things like, "I'm so hurt, not my K." This one, "We were supposed to F LA up. Bring them bags back, my boy. Real childhood friend. You will be missed." And for those who are going to inquire about more about him in the backstory, he became known when he revealed that he was the actual father of Chrisean Jr., allegedly, which he then left alone, but then started to heavily pursue again a few months ago when he claimed that the DNA test that Blue and Chrisean took was fake and for entertainment purposes. So he then began to demand a real one be taken, as he alleged that he was intimate.
Okay, so see, just as she said in that video, everybody was saying that that test that they took was fake, and so Ronnie confirms it. Again, he of course he's saying that too, because he's saying that he is the actual father. Excuse me. But other people close to all of this are saying that, that paternity test that they presented on the show was not legitimate, and that they want a court-ordered DNA test to just make sure that it's real, it's true. And I still think that Ronnie Doe's family can possibly petition the court to get this, especially if they can show all of these allegations and, the fact that him and Chrisean were still seeing each other. They may be able to do it.
During her time of conception, and said that Junior actually looks just like him to prove it, and if Chrisean feels like he's lying, then the test should be
Now, y'all drop a 1 in the chat if you, it's hard to tell if children look like their parents, but drop a 1 in the chat if you think they look alike. Now, I'm gonna just share a little bit of my personal story. Me and my daughter's dad, we had a custody situation, and so I, because it pissed me off that he took me to court. I didn't go after him for child support or nothing, but he took me to court. That's a whole nother thing. But anyway, so they had actually messed up my daughter's birth certificate. It didn't have his name on it because there was 2, and one, he signed one and then they lost it. So they had another one. It was a mess, but the one that they kept accidentally, it didn't have his name on it. So when he took me to court for the custody thing, I said, well, his name wasn't on the birth certificate. And I knew that when they filed it. I knew we always had some issues. So I knew it wasn't. So when we got to court and everything, eventually, because I was like, no, we're going to have to prove paternity. And everybody was like, girl, that's his daughter. Because my daughter has like the hazel eyes. Like, she don't look nothing like me. She looks exactly like her dad. And he has like those green hazel eyes. So everybody was like, don't get in front of the judge and perjure yourself and do all of this because it's going to look bad for you. So I understand kids can look like their parents. And people are saying that he looked like, Ronnie. A little bit. He looks more like him than Blueface to me, but I don't know. Y'all jump in the comments. Tell me what you think. Let me see what y'all saying. He definitely, see, that's what I'm saying. Okay, Lulu says he looks like Rocky. Yeah, I think I could see Rocky in him too. It's hard to say because they develop more and more. But look at his eyes are kind of wide set to me. That's where I'm looking at the eyes. But to me, he looks like both of them a little bit. Not Blueface. Blueface has a really keen, kind of slim face to me. And as Chrisean Jr. is getting older, his little face is filling out. I don't know, y'all. Let's see.
And he even showed pictures of his family to give an idea into his beliefs. He said that he was not clout chasing, that he's big on kids knowing their dads, especially his kid, if it is his kid. Okay, and he even took it as far as to start a GoFundMe account to raise money for the test, where he was able to raise $390. As you can see here, he wrote, "Hello everyone, my name is Karan Khan, and I am raising funds to establish paternity for the young and handsome Chrisean Jesus Malone Jr. I will need all of the help I can possibly get raising funds for the best lawyer to handle my case. The goal is to establish paternity."
Hendrix says Wack is the father. Hendrix, now you know Wack ain't the father because Wack can't stand Chrisean. Now, I don't know how long you've been watching him, but if you go back in the day, remember when she was in Blueface's house and he was trying to kick her out and calling the police? I can't see him. He can't stand Chrisean, so I know that's not possible.
Little man will have a potential relationship with his biological father. Thank you for supporting my cause, and just remember, it's a privilege to be a parent. God bless and thank you for taking the time to read about my fundraiser. God willing, Chrisean Jr. will have answers very soon. as soon as myself. Wow. He claimed that Chrisean avoided being served papers for the paternity.
And so, you guys, yeah, that's another thing. When he was trying to serve her, like, you know, I told you he went to the mall and stuff, and they accused him of stalking her. But he said that he had tried to serve her several times and that she was evading service. And what's even interesting, you guys, is the fact that recently, Lulu says, Hendrik, you might be right. Recently, Chrisean, now y'all, I'm getting all of this stuff online, so I don't know. I have not fact checked all of this, right? But they're saying that Chrisean had her probation moved to Baltimore, and that she was recently in Baltimore. She may even be there now. I don't know, but people are saying that that's suspect too. So y'all jump in the comments and let me know if you heard that as well.
Months ago, he even caught her in person at the mall with Junior, and he confronted her. That video will soon play, but for more context, he was with Chrisean since they were teens. He was known as the first love of her life. He was right there supporting her when she initially went on her first reality TV show and rode for her when she got into it with security, which resulted in his life being taken, a charge in which he beat.
What I did? You know what's up. I was always there for you.
Junior right here. Weird as a bitch. You weird as shit. You weird as shit.
What's wrong?
You weird as shit. Ain't nobody stalking you. That's my fucking son. That's my.
So Tammy says Wack ain't want her nowhere. No, Tammy, do you remember exactly? He was like, "Get your ass up out of here." And remember, she stole the car. She wrote "Us Forever" in her blood. Like, this girl was a whole nightmare. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I have empathy and I understand she had a rough life, but some stuff was just a bit too much. And then when you couple that with a little bit of Hennessy and then what they call them backwoods that they smoking on, girl, it's a whole nightmare, you know? And Lulu says Chrisean is trouble. Absolutely. Poor girl, because now there's a baby involved. You know what I'm saying, you guys? Now there's a baby involved.
That's my fucking son. What you want to do? What do you want to do?
I'm calling the cops.
I don't give a fuck. Call them.
Chrisean say, I'm calling the cops. I love their accents, you guys. What you want to do? What you want? They be cracking me up with those Baltimore accents. I be trying to do them myself.
Nobody touch you. Call them. Yeah.
Go. Calling the
You guys, that's them in the mall, and that's where she said he was stalking her. Now, Ronnie says that she had texted him and she had told him to come there, or she let it be known where she was going to be. And he's also saying that she knew he was coming because she went to a mall in his area, like, and she knew that, you know, the fans were going to be coming and reporting her location. So he kind of feels like he set her up. So that's security confronting him. It was staged by who? So are you saying Chrisean staged it, like to get him set up, or what?
Seeing Junior at 15 months. To any of my family that might be watching, no, I'm not locked up. I'm outside. I'm good. I ain't gonna lie, yo. Seeing Junior at 15 months, not moving, not being able to support his own head, I lost my cool, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
If Junior is not my son, I deserve to have that proven to me through what? A DNA test. If Junior is not my son, the DNA test will prove that. Right or wrong? Right. Any father on here, any real man, stand-up man that potentially has the privilege of being a father will...
Okay, Lulu says that they both were seen in the mall together. And I had heard that as well. I had heard that I had heard that she was saying, come here, or she was talking about to him before he started filming. So yeah, I did hear that. And Zeem says, does anyone think Chrisean has something to do with it? Zeem, I personally don't know, but Zeem, baby, let me tell you, a whole lot of people on the internet and people are starting to come forward and say they do believe that this could be a setup from Chrisean. You guys, please hit the like button. Please get the likes up. Yeah, so they're saying that they think, a lot of people are saying that she has something to do with it. Now, again, this is all rumors, allegations, allegedly. I saw something saying that she was being investigated. I have no proof of that, but if you go online, if you see various people who, some of these blogs and stuff go on Instagram, they're saying that Chrisean's name is coming up and she is being investigated. Don't know how true that is. Zeem, another thing, if you're just joining, I don't know if you are aware of the fact that allegedly, Ronnie Doe took a case or a body for Chrisean a few years ago, and I think he did a little bit of time because allegedly somebody was trying to attack her or something, and so there was that incident. So it's just a mess. It looks like there's a dark cloud following this young lady. I swear, even with Blueface is a nightmare. He's a mess. But I mean, look at all the people. You know how they say you could tell how your life is going to be. Look at the 5 people closest to you. Everybody connected to this woman, not saying everybody's problem is her fault, but it's all darkness. It's just chaos. I mean, my goodness, it's bad.
Make things right and will want to know if that's his child. Yeah, around that time, Blue know what's up. Chrisean was back and forth from what? LA to Baltimore. LA to Baltimore. Y'all know that. Every single last one of y'all know that. She told y'all our own mouth. I'm not here to expose nobody. I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all, oh, why is Tasiki and Sean not cool? I'm not going to tell y'all that. I'm not going to tell y'all that. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I want to know if Junior is my son or not. I got a family. My last name Kane. It's a possibility that after me, my family name won't go no more. I'm the last Kane.
So see, I thought that was kind of sad. The fact that he actually did this video just a few months ago saying that, he wants to know if Junior is his to carry on his family name. And now this young man is not here anymore. And I'm assuming he's like in his 20s. I did not see. I think he's like 24 possibly. I don't know the exact age. Lulu, do you know? If you do, could you drop it in there? Tammy says something don't smell right. Tammy, I agree with you. That's the thing. Like some of the content creators that are really who have been following them recently, y'all, I haven't followed them in over a year, done videos about them, are saying that a lot of the people who were, rallying and supporting Chrisean, because she has a huge fan base. The girl got 4 million. How many people on Instagram? She got millions of followers. That somebody could have done this just for clout. Could have done it. Maybe Chrisean didn't have anything to do with it, but could have done this in defense of Chrisean. Because remember, a lot of people were coming after Ronnie after he showed up at the mall saying that he was stalking her. So how do we know it's not a crazy fan or somebody thinking that they're going to get some clout with Chrisean and or, just doing it thinking they protecting her? You never know.
This could be another Kane. It's a possibility that after me, my family name won't go no more. I'm the last Kane. And this could be another.
Okay, so Zeem said he caught a red rum charge over Chrisean years ago. Then she got with exactly Blueface. He felt betrayed by her. That's why he did this. He just wanted to know if Junior was his child. He didn't just, I know. Yeah, Zeem, I agree with you. Lulu says if we could only see in the future. Yeah, but he went out and he told a lot of the family's business. And that's why a lot of people are saying that was a problem because, I don't know, Baltimore, they say how they get down in Baltimore. So he should have known better. But it sounds like they're saying when he was unalived that he had a weapon on him. So it sounds like even though people are pointing fingers at Chrisean, that he was probably part of that life, that street life anyway,
When you walk down my life, that shit really turns to a mess.
So Lulu says Faxine. So I'm going to show another video where, you know, Lionel B talks a little bit more about, let me turn it here. Lionel B talks more about Chrisean, because he actually did an interview. He did some interview. You guys, I gotta move this over a little bit, so pardon me for a second. He did an interview with Tasha K, and so in this interview, you'll hear a little bit about the relationship and you know. So let me turn this around.
A Chrisean Rock's son was shot and killed outside of his home. Now, from what I knew of him, he seemed to be a good dude, and he was wanting badly to be a father. Now, he was taking the proper steps to be in his alleged son's life. Coincidentally, he was also protecting Chrisean's image and wouldn't go on record and tell all the gritty details about her. People on social media are pointing fingers at Chrisean Rock. Now, I can't confirm nor deny that she had anything to do with this. Now, he did, right before he passed, we had a phone conversation, and it went like this.
And basically, like...
Okay, you guys, so I'm going to play more of that. You know, I have to pause and stuff. But Lionel B says that he wasn't telling all the dirty secrets, but apparently he has started telling all the dirty secrets. And that's something that was pissing off a lot of people because they say he was being unloyal. But also the fact that he allegedly caught a body for her and then got with Blueface, a lot of people are saying, well, he had a reason to be disgruntled, especially if they were still sleeping together and that was his baby and she wouldn't tell him.
It was just like, after I had came home, I just wasn't really feeling it no more, you get what I'm saying? So we was messing around. I had came home broke for real because my lawyer was like freaking $80,000, man. So I like came home broke, ain't had nothing. Was trying to hustle, you know, get my feet back under me, and just was having a hard time, man. So it was just like, I don't know, man. Like I was really in love with this girl, man. I had to really learn the hard way that she ain't really loved me as much as I loved her, and yeah, man, it was like even now, man, like the other day with the situation in the mall, like she told me to come to the mall.
So see, he's saying that she told him to come to the mall, but when she got online, she was saying, oh, you follow me. What you follow me for? You stalking me. You crazy. What's wrong with you? Why are you here? You know how Chrisean be talking. Blood, I don't know, you know. What's wrong with you? Shit, what? Get off of me.
Told me to come up there to come and see my son.
Damn.
However, when I got there, she pulled I don't know you, you're harassing me, why are you here? But this is also the crazy part, man.
What's that?
I seen her at 6 p.m. on 11/29. How is it that she had a restraining order placed on me at 12 a.m. on 11/29? That sounds like a setup, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But that's what the even worst part about it is, man.
What's that?
This girl's father, like I was telling you, is he has a law firm. He's a politician now. Baltimore City is real crooked, corrupt, man. So I don't even really know what I'm going up against, man, because for the longest I was wondering, like, how was this young lady getting out of so many different scenarios? But I had to realize that the guy that she made me think was her godfather, it's really her dad. But
now the guy that he's referring to is a white guy, and a lot of people are saying, interesting, because they're saying that this guy could be her and Tasiki's father, because you know Chrisean is very fair, and her other siblings, I mean, they're, you know, they range on the color spectrum, but I've seen the pictures and the nose and things, they do resemble.
he also is her get out of jail free card. That's why every time she gets in trouble in Maryland, her and Tifa, they get scot free. walk away.
And you guys, the other thing, and Lulu, jump in the comments and let me know if this is true too. And his last name is Malone, right? Isn't that weird, you guys?
No charges, no nothing. It's good.
So her dad's that white dude that you was posting on your IG story.
Yes, Sean Malone. Thank you, Lulu. You guys, please get those likes up. Please hit the like button. Yes, Sean Malone. So why is her last name Malone after this white attorney that you kind of look like? Because you know, Chrisean could look like she could be biracial. I mean, come on now.
Yes, that's her dad, bro.
Oh wow, damn! I thought he was like an actor or something.
And this is like some power shit, bro. Like 50 Cent need to freaking look into her life, man, and see if he could make a documentary of her shit. But this shit is crazy, bro.
Damn.
Her dad, like, it's crazy, man. All right, so look, this is how Chrisean and Tasiki was born, because Tasiki is her Tifa. That's the sister that she went viral on the Zeus clip saying, "Oh, you made me eat your when I was 7."
Hey, you guys, so just that, all of that drama right there, it's like, you know, generational curses. The fact that allegedly this man could be her dad, same last name. However, I believe she denies that he is considered the baby's godfather, and he allegedly was her godfather. And she has allegedly made allegations that it's a mess. But look how it's coming back full circle, right? Listen how it's coming back full circle. And so these are some of the things that he talked about, which is why people believe that Chrisean and maybe people close to her felt that he needed to be done away with. So let's keep listening, you guys.
So Tasiki and Chrisean are both the light-skinned sisters. They basically the only Malones of all of Charlotte's kids. Charlotte is their mother. So Sean Malone used to be a truck driver back in the day. So his wife, Lisa Malone, used to sell dope, but she also was like a little madam. That's basically like a female pimp.
Right.
So she used to lure in all the beautiful females in the city by giving them dope. And when they couldn't feed they dope habit no more, she had them, as lot lizards, basically, selling their shit. So Charlotte, long story short, was one of her best toes. Charlotte she still is very beautiful. You get what I'm saying? Like, Chrisean's mother is beautiful.
Please hit the like button, you guys. Please get the likes up. Smash the like button. Thank you.
Oh, man. Like, inside and out, she's beautiful. That dope was just, like, her downfall, unfortunately. So, long story short, Lisa was her, dope dealer / pimp. So when she didn't have any more money to basically feed her habit, Lisa, would put her out there on some plays, and that's how she would get her fix. Long story short, Lisa met Sean, and Sean took.
So you guys, for those of you that are just joining, basically this is Ronnie Doe doing an interview with Lionel B, where he's telling about why he believes, or from the information he has, that Sean Malone is actually Chrisean and Tasiki's daddy, and how Chrisean's mom, Charlotte, had gotten turned out and hooked on rugs by this white guy.
The life into Charlotte. He liked Charlotte a lot. He ended up basically having Chrisean and Tifa with Charlotte. And he could never, do nothing with Charlotte because, she was on dope, but she was beautiful, but also because Lisa wouldn't let him. Lisa is Sean's wife.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow. So, but Lisa, I believe, I've seen a picture. I wish I could show you guys right now. She's a black woman, so it sounds like she's saying that Chrisean's mom got pregnant by him a couple times. His wife knew, but would not allow them to take the kids in. But apparently, at some point in her life, this couple actually welcomed her into the family, and she lived with them for a while, from the story that I've heard. I'm sure Lulu can jump in and give some details as well because she's just as familiar about this. And again, you guys, please hit the like button. Please follow Lulu's World 93 on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Please go follow The Lounge on YouTube. And please go follow Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy on YouTube. And y'all, please don't forget to follow me.
So, long story short, this is when I found out, like, this is her dad, bro. It was one day, I had just came home from the body. Chrisean was trying to take a charge from me.
Oh, wow.
My bad.
Oh, you good, homie. You good.
I'm sorry, what was I saying before I had my little...
You said something like you just came home from a body? And then Chrisean was trying to take...
Came home from a body? What? Y'all, please hit that, smash the like button. Came home from a body? What does that mean? Like you... Oh, my goodness.
They charged for you.
Okay, yeah. So I just came home. Chrisean was ready to take a charge from me, right? So when she took the charge and she got down to jail, this was my red flag that I never paid attention to. She was so geeked to take the charge from me, but she never took a charge from me before. Her father, right before her taking that charge from me, her father had basically like came back into their life and made connection with them. Lisa was always like trying to force him to stay away from his daughters, but he was always on some shit like having that guilty conscience. You get what I'm saying? So,
okay, thank you, Lulu,
he got pulled in the city. He's a politician. He's a lawyer. So he went and had Fox come out and do a segment on Chrisean and Tifa. If you do some digging, you'll see Chrisean was on Fox Baltimore when she was like 17. This is because of her dad.
Hey, you guys. Now I had listened to this. I did reach out to Lionel B to ask him if I could play this video. I haven't heard back from him. So I might have to take it down, but hopefully he gives us the thumbs up. But anyway, y'all get the thumbs up, please. But so y'all, are you guys hearing this? Because if you remember, Chrisean was on one of those challenge shows. She was on like one of those, you know, weekly where you go and you do a challenge and everything, and she won. So it sounds like, hey, Lounge, welcome back, welcome back. I've been telling them to go subscribe to you. Please go follow The Lounge and Jamil Peterson at Mr. I Am Comedy. And please, y'all, get the likes up. She was on this show and she won like $10,000 before she came out to California and, you know, got turned down and all that stuff because she was a track star. So this is really good information as to like her life that was so chaotic, and the fact that I do believe that this man could have been her dad, her father, and maybe some people had said that he was renting out the mother. I don't know, y'all. I don't know, but they saying that he got her hooked on the drugs.
Chrisean also was on Ultimate Tag.
Yes, Ultimate
This is
Tag.
also because of her dad and the string that he pulled to get her on there.
I always wondered how she got on there.
There's
In Ultimate Tag, that's kind of like that ninja show thing she was on, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, it is.
So that makes sense.
There's a lot of... This was when I knew something wasn't right.
See, because if you guys have followed them from back in the day, we always heard that Chrisean was such a great athlete. That's how she got on that show. But now he's saying her dad got them to be on the Baltimore, like in whatever, ABC Baltimore, whatever little local shows they have out there. Remember, her dad is an attorney, allegedly. If the man that he's saying is her dad, this white guy, he's an attorney and very well connected. So now some of this is making sense because I was like, well, if she was saying how rough her life was, how did she get on this show? So he's giving up a lot of behind the scenes information that that her family didn't want to come out.
He told Blueface that her supposedly dad tried to touch her. She told me that her dad was her godfather. So she was trying to lie to evade the truth about who this guy was to her. So whereas though one day when I confronted her about it, like I said, when she took the charge, so the state that I'm in, you go straight to the county jail. Once you get to the county jail, you see a commissioner. The commissioner determines if they want to let you out. Chrisean did not go to a county jail. She went to the precinct, called her dad, and they let her go from the precinct. She knew that I was going to be on her ass, so she walked away from the precinct, and I found her on the side of Telegraph Road. When I put all of this shit together, cause like I got a life outside of this shit too. So it's like when I had the free time to put all of this stuff together, and I seen like what's really going on, man, I'm like, wow. Now I see. Now I really see. And the most disgusting part for me was that I was genuine for sure. I was there for her in ways that nobody was. Like, I'm not gonna say I killed for her. I killed in self-defense, which was how I came on from the case.
Hey, Beauty Emotion, welcome to the chat. Please hit the like button, you guys. Please hit the like button. So, you guys, am I wrong? You guys help me in the chat. Did he say, let me turn this around for just a second. Did he say that she took a charge for him and that because she knew her dad would be able to get her off because of his connections, that's why she took it? Like, I'm a little confused. I'm a little confused by all this. But it sounds like he's saying that she took a charge, that she caught a case for him. So he caught a case for her, a body where he red rum, unalived somebody. But it sounds like maybe she took a charge for him too. I'm confused.
I caught that case being with her, you get what I'm saying? Like, it was just a lot of, things that was frustrating about that female, and a lot of things that I did for her that I could not take back, but, I was there.
Yeah.
And, man, it's just like, I'm just being transparent with you, man. I'm at that point where it's like I'm learning, like, everything that I think is good for me is not good for me, but like it was really disappointing and frustrating, man, loving this female, sacrificing so much for her, man. I was 16, 17 years old in my mama's house, selling weed and shit.
And just a quick recap for those of you that are just coming in. Basically, we're listening to an interview Ronnie Doe did before he was unalived. He was unalived just yesterday, and he is the man who is claiming that he is Chrisean Jr.'s real dad. He was trying to demand that Chrisean Rock take a paternity test, a DNA test, so that he could establish paternity. And again, he's done interviews with multiple content creators. You can go online and see he did an interview with Tasha K, and he has been accused of stalking Chrisean. And so a lot of people feel that Chrisean may have set him up because he was talking too much. I don't know, but that's what is out there. And Lulu is saying, hey, Beauty in Motion, welcome.
Her stayed with me, taking her to school, buying her food, buying her clothes. Like, her and her sister got into a whole freaking, situation about the dude that her sister's dealing with right now when Chrisean was in high school, and she put her out, man.
Damn.
I felt like Captain Save-A-Ho, and I let her move into my mama's house with me.
Oh, wow.
And she stayed with me in my mama's house until she left for college. And yeah, man, it was just a lot, man. It was just disappointing, man. I was there for that girl in so many different ways, and I really didn't get nothing out of it. And even now, like,
well, I wouldn't say nothing, man, because I feel like everybody that comes into your life sometimes is meant for a season, sometimes it's for a lifetime, man. So, but everybody that you come into contact with, they're playing some part in your life, man, that gets you to where you're supposed to be.
And you guys, the sad part about this is he just did a video about a month or two ago where he was saying he really wanted to know Junior's paternity to find out if that was his son, because he was the last male in his family with the last name Kane. He wanted the Junior to carry on his, family name. And this is really sad. And a lot of people said that he was clout chasing, that he only wanted to do this because of Chrisean. But let me see. Beauty Emotion says people are saying something that, Beauty Emotion, a lot of people, and especially because Chrisean allegedly just posted again today that Blueface is 100 or 99% the father. So it's got people saying, listen, this man just got unalived. You up here posting stuff. Did you have something to do with it because you think they're not going to be able to determine paternity now? But here's the thing, for those people who don't understand, it doesn't work that way. Even if you are deceased, there are ways for them to take your DNA and match it against living relatives. So if whoever, now I don't know if she did or didn't, but if she thought that because he's deceased, there's no way to find out, that is not the case. Also, we know Carlissa was in support of him getting the DNA test. Carlissa has gone on her live and said, hey, he has a right to know. Yeah, let's get this test done so everybody could know. But it sounds like Chrisean don't want it to happen, and that makes me be suspicious. Beauty Emotion says, yeah, in Hollywood, people come up missing it. Yeah, and I believe this happened, though, in Baltimore, Beauty Emotion.
You feel me? So good or bad or anything, man. Everybody come to your life for a reason, my bro.
I appreciate that, bro, and I definitely received that because, like, even now, I told myself, like, back in that situation that happened, like, even though it happened the way it happened, that was God's way of setting me up for my future because, like, she was literally, like, on survival. She was using me to get to California to get on, you get what I'm saying? And I was, you know, messing with her because I loved her, you get what I'm saying?
Look, Kanye should know, right?
And I was being there for her out of love for her, you get what I'm saying? But God had other plans. God didn't let her just use and abandon me, you get what I'm saying? Like, he, in a sense, developed this story. He developed my, you know what I'm saying, all of this so that I could, you know, in a sense, have it.
Y'all, can we get the likes up? We got 12 likes. I know we can get them up to at least like 15, just 3 likes. Y'all, come on now. Help a sister out. Okay, back to him. Let's go back to him.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's messy, it's a lot, but, you know, it's also a part of my testimony. It's part of my story. So
right.
I am grateful and thankful for that, man, because it was some dark times, man. Like, when I first heard that judge say 25 to life, 187 murder, the people of the state of California versus Karan Makai King. And I damn near, man, my legs got so weak, man.
I bet, nigga, I would have passed out.
Oh, wow. So he just said the state of California. So the, excuse me, the case that he caught, I thought it was in Baltimore. So I'm just learning some new information right now. That's crazy. So it sounds like he was, maybe he took the case in California. I got to do some more research. Lulu, do you know? I thought it was in Baltimore. Beauty Emotion says, like they are all in the TV land. Yeah, this is crazy. You guys, please get those likes up.
Man, you don't even know, man. Like, my own, like, I was a trustee. I was in Men's Central Jail. Are you from, you're not from Cali, are you?
No, I'm from Florida.
Okay, pleasure. Oh, yeah, it's rough out there, too. The state prisons out there is rough, too.
Yeah.
But, yeah, the California correctional facilities, the California DOC, correctional, whatever, it's fucked up out there, man. Long story short, it was hard for me out there, man. I was 19, I was 145 pounds. I'm a little bit tall, so I had that in my favor, but, you know, I'm a slim dude, man. So basically got somebody asking me where you from. And for me, it took me a long time to learn the politics out Cali, so where it go, like, a lot of situations that I didn't have to get into.
Yeah, Lulu, you're right. I mean, it's so sad. Our young black males, even the young black women, are falling into this nonsense. Like, I just don't know what to say. Like, you are living your life and you think it's okay. It's almost like they have a death wish, to be honest. It's because that's the culture. You know, it's a badge of honor. You took one soldier down. That's not okay. I don't know any other community where it's this bad. I mean, I know there are gangs in all cultures and all communities and everything, but I feel, and this guy, Ronnie Doe, he said that at one point he was going to school. If these kids would stay in school, get into activities, I feel the outcome would be so much better. But anyway, back to what he's saying, y'all. This is just sad. You're right, Lulu. Just another life gone too soon. And if that is his son, that's even worse. Now you're not going to be around to take care of Chrisean Jr.
Proportion is because I was by myself and I was in a sense scared at the time. So, but also I had a lack of understanding. Them dudes in Cali, it's so many different gangs out there, man. Long story short, I was telling people I was from the East Coast, and when I was telling people that, they thought I meant I was an East Coast Crip. So I had a lot of, trouble with that until I straightened it out. To where though one day I'm talking to one alone, and he just told me, hey, cuz, you ain't from the hood. I'm like, nigga, I ain't saying I'm from the hood. I said I'm from the East Coast. He said, cuz, you not East Coast Crip, cuz. I said, oh, that's why the fuck y'all niggas, that's why these niggas keep saying, like, oh, you gotta come back here and catch these fades.
That's wow. I ain't even know that was a thing. East Coast Crips.
I felt dumb as fuck. Like, everybody, once they figured it out, they gave me my respect.
Okay, let me skip past that because now it sounds like you're talking about some gang stuff that we want to hear about the Chrisean part.
Lives and that bitch, all types of shit, man. It was.
Let's see. Maybe there's no more.
Situation. Now, this was me and Ronnie Doe's last conversation before he was actually gunned down in front of his home in Maryland. A young life gone way too soon, man. This is definitely a tragedy. We used to talk back and forth, man, via text message, and he had aspirations to be a YouTuber and get his channel kicked off. So we definitely want to say rest in peace to Ronnie Doe. And also, if he is the father of Chrisean Rock's son, man, that's definitely even more sad situation. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, man. How do y'all feel about his last conversation with Lionel B and also his interview that he did with me? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, man. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on the videos. Share these videos, and I'm going to peep y'all on the next one. Hop.
Yeah, so shout out to Lionel B. You guys, please go follow him. Go check it out. Y'all can go hear the whole interview in its entirety because I did skip past some. But this is just sad. Just the fact that, another young life lost over what, I feel personally, I really would like to know. Again, y'all, we know it's none of our business. But I would like to know if that is actually Blueface's baby, because I hope that Chrisean wouldn't have found out some information and kind of lying and not telling the truth about it. It's unfair to Ronnie's family as well as to Blueface. Like, you don't do this just for clout. I don't know if it's true or not, but and here's just some different on the various blogs yesterday that were posting things about Ronnie. And Lola Lee T says Lola Lee T posted somebody posted, we were supposed to F up LA, bring them bags back, my boy. Real childhood friend, you will be missed, my boy, for sure. So they're just confirmations that he is actually, because some people, y'all know, some people don't believe anything. They actually got to see the body, then they gonna say it's still a clone or it's AI or it's fake. A lot of people even yesterday were saying, no, it's not true. This is for publicity and all this. And Lola Lee TV had posted that his friends confirmed that it was true. So, I mean, it's just another life gone too soon, Lulu says, from what I heard, he's a wait, Lulu, what? Wait, from what you heard, he's allegedly not what? Tell me what he's allegedly not unalived? Is that what you're saying? Because I might be missing it. Let me see. Oh, okay. This is some more from what I heard. Speaking on Blueface. Okay, maybe I'm not understanding. There's something that says, I posted something earlier that says he may have, okay, let me see. I don't know if I'll be able to get it back, but there was something on Blue Rock TV earlier posted saying that he may have gotten Blueface more time. So see, these are all allegations and people are trying to say reasons why maybe he got set up. But let's look at this, you guys. This is on Blue Rock TV as well. And it says, Tasha K planning a show with Carlissa and Ronnie. So see, he was. It says word on the street is Ronnie Doe and Carlissa are planning a meetup interview in November with Tasha K. So see, he was doing a lot, right? Um. Oh. Oh. Real. Oh. Okay. You said okay. Okay. Wait. Hold on. Let me go back. So Lulu is saying Blueface is not Junior. That's what. Okay. So that's what people are saying, you guys. That's what I've been hearing too. They've been saying that he is not the dad and that she knew that. Oh my goodness. Y'all think this woman was lying just for the clout, just because, she wants to keep her connection? Because she's relevant without Blueface at this point. I mean, she almost became a bigger star than him. Now, he's in jail, so he ain't really doing much. But do you guys think that she continued this lie just because, you know, she just wanted that connection to Blueface? Because a lot of people are saying that it was a lie. Let me see what else they're saying. Okay, yeah. So I showed you guys this before. Let's go back to here. Let's go back. People are coming up with all this speculation as to what Chrisean or now to me, if they're saying that he may have caused Blueface some more time, it's almost like y'all implicating Blueface now. It says, according to sources, Ronnie Doe may have caused Blueface some more time behind bars. We got more information and we are reviewing the receipts. Stay tuned. See, I mean, it's like, oh my goodness. Like more and more information is coming out. Chris Nicole says, just coming in, like the video, keep doing a great job. Thank you, Chris Nicole. Y'all go follow Chris Nicole. Yeah, girl, we are talking about, I used to do a lot more on Blueface and Chrisean before my channel got demonetized, but so I haven't been following them as closely, so I don't know all of the up to the moment deets and everything about them. But for those of you that are just joining, people are pointing fingers at Chrisean now. They're saying that she possibly set him up because he was doing too much talking. So I don't know. They're also saying that she thought that maybe having him unalive would stop the truth from coming out that he may actually be Junior's father. Now, there's more information coming out. Lulu says, Blueface himself says she slept with other men. He's not. That's what I said. Exactly. Thank you. My co-host Lulu is helping me along here, you guys. Yes. Remember when they did the show Crazy in Love or whatever that the name of that show was on Zeus, they took that paternity test, but a lot of people are saying that was just for the show. He even said that it was not his child. Now, some people are coming back a little bit mad saying, he just be talking ish, but it came out. Lulu, I don't know if you remember, because me and Lulu used to be in the whole Chrisean Rock. That's how we met in one of those chats. Do you remember if they said that DNA test, didn't they? I know they said that the DNA test was that Blueface was definitely his father. But what about, didn't they ask her about sleeping with other men and she failed the test? I remember them doing a lie detector test and they were questioning, like, did you sleep with other men? And she failed it. Tammy says, hopefully his family will find out for him. I hope so, because I think it's only fair, I mean, especially, I'm just going to say, this is what I meant to say, you guys. A lot of people were saying he's doing this for clout, right? The whole thing with Chrisean Jr. and all this stuff. But this man has been attached to Chrisean for maybe dang near a decade. They've been an on-again, off-again couple. And he has reason to suspect that that's his son. Some people are saying it's for clout, and it could be. But just the fact that they have such a long history, the fact that he allegedly caught a body for her tells me that they had a very strong relationship over some time. And so is it for clout? I don't know. But I definitely think he has a right to know. And especially since he's not here now, his family is going to want to know. I mean, I hope that they can get the DNA. For those of you that are just joining, we watched a video earlier. I'm gonna just play a little bit more of it again, from Willie D, where he talks about how people are
Willie D live.
saying that Chrisean may
What's
have
up,
had something
family?
to do with it.
Ronnie Doe, who made several social media posts claiming to be the father of Blueface's son, was shot dead outside of his home in Baltimore, Maryland. And people are saying that Chrisean Rock might be tied up in it.
You guys, there's also, now again, this is just speculation and rumors on the internet. They're also saying that Chrisean is being investigated behind this. I don't know. In my opinion, that's very soon for people to be saying that. But hey, I don't know. Maybe people closer to the case know what's going on. And given the amount of threats that they've done online to each other, all of them, I mean, all of them, I wouldn't be surprised if people are pointing fingers at her.
Okay, here's the backstory. So, Ronnie had been going on social media, like he was pretty much on a rampage, claiming Chrisean Rock and Blueface's son is his son. And apparently it was worked all up about it. I had no idea all of this stuff was going on until I started researching his death.
Okay, so Lulu says just the other day she was confessing that she and Blue wasn't. Y'all know this thing pops off the. Just the other day she was confessing that she and Blue wasn't speaking because she was sleeping with others and Junior. What? I didn't hear that. Oh, see, I don't follow it like I used to. Thanks, Lulu. I didn't know that. Oh, because remember she just came out and said that they were married. Remember she was saying they was married and her husband, he don't want her working and all this stuff. And I mean, if you listen to Ronnie's, I've been listening to different interviews he did. Y'all know that she allegedly even slept with Offset. And Ronnie, somebody was asking him about that. Do you think that she, slept with Offset? And he was like, yeah, that she slept with everybody. He even admitted that while he was incarcerated, he knew that she was with other men. I mean, and see, to me, that's honest because men don't like to admit, hey, your girl is getting around when you're not there. But he said, yeah, he knew it. He said it was the reason he stayed with her is because she would answer the phone, that she would still, be good to him while he was locked up. So allegedly, Chrisean has been with quite a few men. So the fact that he thinks that it's his son, it could be.
The dude really believed that he was the father of the kid, and people was apparently invested in knowing whether or not he was the father, because now there's people all over social media saying now we'll never know if he's the father or not. His family deserves.
So hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get the. So Latonia says that's not her baby daddy. Okay, so I guess Lulu says STFU. Thank you. Because I was gonna respond to it, y'all, but Lulu said no, not today. Not today, Satan. You're out of here.
To know whether he's the father or not.
Thank you, Lulu.
Well, they could still figure that out.
So Lulu says, yes, I follow Corey. I follow him too, but I haven't been up. I kind of pop in and out, since I don't cover them no more. It just got to be too toxic, child. Let me see. Lulu says, yeah, I follow Corey. All the tea is being spilled about her. All about her is being posted there. Yeah, okay. I got to go back to Corey too. And I still follow Corey as well. And Blue Rock TV too.
Do is take a sample of his DNA and, preserve it. And at some point.
Hey, AT2, welcome to the chat. You guys, please go follow AT2. Yes, AT2, we are following this story. We're looking into all this mess about Chrisean Rock, the fact that Ronnie Doe has been unalived. People are saying that she has something to do with it. They're saying that that Ronnie Doe may have had something to do with Blueface getting more time. So it's just so many rumors floating around. So we are talking about everything going on.
Do some type of court order or something to force a DNA testing. They could get the DNA test if they really wanted it. Here's the deal, fam. There are people claiming that Chrisean Rock has something to do with Ronnie Doe's death because she didn't want the truth to come out.
Now, just, because we got to be on camera a little bit. As we stated before, even with him being unalive, they can still get the DNA and prove it. His family members, stuff like that. So, hey, D-Dot, welcome to the chat. Hey, D-Dot. D-Dot, you should have been here because now you done missed half the stuff because you could have been weighing in with me and my co-host, Lulu. They are saying that Chrisean may have had something to do with it. So what do you think, D-Dot? Because I know you've been all over just like me trying to get this tea.
A man claiming to be Ronnie Doe's uncle took to social media and posted this. This feels like a nightmare. I've been up crying all night. I'm not supposed to bury you, nephew. You're supposed to bury me. Quran, before Elijah was born, you were the closest I had to a son. I haven't felt like this since I lost my father. I watched you grow up and been there every step of the way. It hurts so bad that you...
D-Dot, weigh in on what you think about Chrisean. Do you think she has something to do with it? I don't know, y'all. I mean, they're making a lot of allegations, and now they're saying that she got her probation moved to Baltimore, where allegedly this happened. So I don't know, but D-Dot, and they said that he was stalking her, when he showed up at the mall when she had Junior. So what you think?
Was taken, but I know you're in a better place now. I'm praying for justice so we all can have closure. I love you and will truly miss you. R.I.P. Quran. There were also people on social media claiming that Ronnie was clout chasing. Despite online posts that claim various states...
Okay, so you said it could be true. I mean, a lot of people are saying it could be true. And D-Dot, I don't know if you know, but allegedly, remember he caught a body for her before? So, I don't know.
Submitted new laws mandating that fathers submit a DNA test before signing a birth certificate. There is no state or federal law that requires DNA testing to establish paternity in the United States, which I think is absurd.
Okay, so he goes on a rant about that. Let me see. I'm going to try to get past that because then he goes on to talk about his legal stance about paternity.
He had tested data from...
I think that's... Let me see.
...men out there who are vehemently against DNA testing at birth.
Okay, yeah, so I'm going to stop him right there. You guys can go to his channel and watch the whole video. But Tammy says that Blueface could have some hitters out there too. Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's so many pieces to this puzzle. The fact that, okay, so it's almost a, and it's not, trust me, when I chuckle, I'm not laughing because this is a very serious situation. But allegedly, there's so many different people that could be involved because it could just be, let me put myself back on screen now. It could be a crazed fan of Chrisean's who was mad because, they've had those unalivings back in the day where somebody, D-Dot says basically they bugged out. Could be. I mean, they got fans because Chrisean has super fans. They love her. It could be somebody who's mad about the fact that he was giving up all the information. Blueface should be very... Now, Lulu, there's also rumors that Chrisean had tried to set him up before as well. Now, I don't know how true that is, but they said Chrisean had sent somebody or was doing stuff, had contacted some people to go to his house and was telling them what they could steal. It's so many rumors out there. It's so much mess about them. You just don't know. D-Dot is saying, what's up, Lulu? Okay, so yeah, Lulu has heard pretty much the same thing I did because we were both following that case that she was having him set up. Ronnie also said that when she stole the G-Wagon, she was on her way to be with him. And I think Taseki, there's some stuff that came out where Taseki was saying that Chrisean has some stuff to do with possibly getting Blueface beat up or set up. Like, I don't. It's just so much with these two. It's just so much. Kendra Wara says, "Why does it have to be them?" Y'all, okay, y'all do realize he has been bragging about the guy he unalived for a while now. It could have been any. Kendra, absolutely. I'm not disagreeing with you. That's what we're saying. There's so many people that could. Excuse me. There's so many people that could be a part of this. I mean, fingers pointing at different people. They're saying that he may have gotten Blueface more time. That's a problem. He said that the white guy was her dad, so people are pissed about that. She has fans that just don't like the fact that he was coming out spilling family secrets. I mean, y'all, hold on one second. I gotta cough a little bit. Hold on. I mean, I don't think anybody here is necessarily saying who it is because we don't know. We're talking about who it could be and who people are saying. We're just talking about all of the different scenarios and theories that are out there. Hey, welcome, Whirlman Beats. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for joining. Please hit that thumbs up. Thank you. And Whirlman is saying, "What's up, room? What's up, child?" Is the fact that people are saying that Ronnie Doe, Chrisean's ex-boyfriend, who he thinks that he was Chrisean Jr.'s baby daddy, has been unalived. And people are saying that Chrisean could have something to do with it. Allegedly, y'all. We don't know. We just talking about it, okay? For those of you that's getting your panties up in a bunch, baby, we don't know. We talking about it, okay? Tammy says that's true, but it's weird how she told him to meet her, then acted like. That's another thing. People were saying that she set him up. And also, he said that she allegedly got a restraining order against him, but she had told him to come there to meet her. Like, it's just so many allegations and rumors floating around about all this mess between them. Whirlman has like the big eyes now, and Whirlman Beats. Did you know that allegedly Ronnie caught a case behind Chrisean? Did you know that? Like, a lot of stuff I didn't learn until like last year. It's crazy, right? And did you know that he's saying that the white guy, the attorney / politician, is her real dad, and that there's two Malones, which is Taseki and Chrisean? It's a lot. And he also says allegedly that the guy, the attorney, was going with her, may have gotten her turned out on drugs. He was saying a lot of stuff that a lot of people didn't feel that he should be telling. He was telling a lot of family business. Remember, he's known her since he was a teenager. They've dated for years. So a lot of y'all get the likes up, please. A couple more likes, y'all. Yeah, it's messy. I stopped it. Yes, it's a lot. He thinks he's the baby daddy, right? He was trying to get money, a GoFundMe, trying to get money to demand that she take the test. And thank you, Roland. Thank you for joining the family, telling them to smash that like button. Yeah, because you be over in the lounge chat, so you know what time it is. Get that like button up, y'all. Y'all, my daughter, let me tell her, girl, my daughter is in New York, child. Y'all, she's on her little business meeting, right? I thought she was going, y'all, because I didn't want her to fly because of all these plane things. But she, young, doing her little corporate thing. So I thought she was going to Jersey because that's where her job is. I mean, she works remotely. So I thought she was going to Jersey. Child, I'm like, how are you doing? How's the room? And she's like, such and such. She showed me the room. And it's in Manhattan, y'all. I'm like, Manhattan? Okay, go, sis. So anyway, she calling me to give me the updates about all the shenanigans at work and stuff. And she's having a good time. But anyway, yeah, y'all. This whole thing with Chrisean, Whirlman Beast, because you were just joining, let me tell you this too. They said that Chrisean is being investigated. I don't know if that's true. These are all allegations. I don't know. But anyway, y'all, I am going to come back later, hopefully later, with another live. Now, y'all put a 1 in the chat if you guys want to talk about the whole Chrisean, Chelsea, not Chrisean, the whole Tasha K, Chelsea Atlanta, this whole situation. I don't know if y'all know that they're going back and forth about a tell-all book that Chelsea wrote about Tasha K. Now, I'm not a wino, but I watch Tasha K. I'm a fan, And I like Storm Monroe. I don't have a problem with none of these YouTubers. Don't have none, don't want none, okay? But it's interesting because, Tasha always says that she doesn't require an NDA. And now that Chelsea has written this book, allegedly spilling tea and giving out some personal business, Tasha was like, oh no, sis, if you're going to publish a book, you're going to give me some of the profits. So let me know, you guys. Let me just see if y'all interested in talking about that, getting up to speed on what's going on with Chelsea. And if you guys want to talk about Chelsea and Tasha, because that's some tea right there. I haven't read the book. I think I'm going to download the book. I was kind of on the fence, but people are talking about it, and they said it's a good read, y'all. So I don't know. I might go ahead and get the book so we can talk about it over here. Tasha K is saying, oh, and y'all, this is the crazy thing. Tasha greenlighted the book and said, okay, they made a deal that she was going to get 20% profits from the book. And now, as of yesterday, I saw that Chelsea posted something saying deal off, which I don't know what that means. I got to go and figure out what's going on. But she's saying the deal is over. There's no more agreement. So I don't know what that means. But Tasha was saying we could review the book, but not read it verbatim. You're not supposed to read books online. That is a copyright issue. So I may go ahead and download the book and, see what it's talking about. So, y'all, stay tuned. Thank you to everybody that joined the chat. Again, don't forget to follow Lulu's World 93, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Follow The Lounge on YouTube. Follow Jamil Peterson, I Am Mr. Comedy, on YouTube. And he has, thank you, Lulu. My co-host is giving me a shout out. Thank you, girl. And Jamil Peterson has Pure Survival merch, so go check out his merch. I got one of the t-shirts, y'all. I love you says, okay, my break is done. Oh, I know how those breaks be, right? It's just a break from reality, but that's okay. Just go back and ignore it. And people, can you put your earbuds in and say be gone, But Roland, enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you next time. We at work with you. You need us to cuss somebody out, because we will cuss them out, child. Let us know what we need to do virtually. We got your back. Yeah. Okay. You said you were saying too, right? Yeah. Who you need us to tell on? You got a manager that ain't cool. Send me the back code, the back signal, and we gonna get them in trouble. Listen, y'all. Now this is one thing I ain't gonna lie. I've never had a boss that I like, a manager, because my mother be like, don't say boss, that's so antiquated. If you got a manager that's on your ish and you don't like them, let me know. I got you. We gonna get them in some trouble, y'all. We gonna get them in some trouble. I was just talking to one of my coworkers. I'm like, I'm about to drop a dime on this person because they giving too many, not me, but this other one over here. People don't realize when you work in these environments, we have families, and some issue don't have to do. You don't have to be mean and rude to people. We are here working. One thing about these companies, let's just say, for example, I work for McDonald's. I don't, but let's say I did. Your goddamn name ain't on the marquee. Stop it. You act like your name is Pam McDonald's. Your last name ain't McDonald's. So chill out. Stop making things hard for people. You know what I'm saying? Some people come to these jobs as, I know, maybe you got some stock invested in a company, but your name ain't out on the front. Why are you doing this? And I don't know. When I used to be a litigation secretary, you work next to the secretaries. You get your little 30 minutes or whatever. Like, you have to clock in. I forget how the ish work because it's been so long ago, because I hated that job too. Why are not your peers? I'm not talking about the manager, but the people who work next to you, they kind of like, excuse you? If my work don't impact your work, don't effing worry about what time I get back to my desk. Hell, I didn't come to work. That's my business. Y'all, I apologize. When I start talking about work, it stresses me out. That's why I was getting migraines at work. It stresses me out. Woosah. But anyway, World of Men, send me a list of people that you want me to uck with, okay? And we will send some drama their way. But anyway, you guys, thank you for joining. Please hit the like button, and I will see you on the next video. And don't forget to follow the fam, Lulu's World 93, The Lounge, and I am Jamil Peterson. I am Mr. Comedy. And Whirlman says, for sure. Now, don't listen, Whirlman. Don't send me no names, and then once I start reporting them to the FBI, because I'll do that too. And you too, D-Dot, you got somebody you want me to go drop a dime on it? I got you. I got you. Now, y'all don't get me to get out here getting folks in trouble. Be like, oh, my God, what did she do? All right, you guys, I'll see you on the next video. You guys have a rest of your evening. Y'all got to give me a outro. You know, like The Lounge, she has a cute one where she says, go in love and peace and stuff. I'm peaceful. I don't like drama. I mean, even though we messy over here, we talk ish, but I need something nice to close out with. So I'm gonna do can somebody give me a way that I could end this, in a mature, loving fashion? Because I don't know. I just need something to say every time I go off. I want a little tagline, okay? But anyway, love y'all. See you on the next one. Bye.